Documents aren't always created in a cohesive manner that results in one final PDF file. Oftentimes, you may need to combine files from a variety of different formats and sources to create the finished PDF file. In this video, we'll take the individual pages of the Pixology magazine, as well as a couple of other files, and combine them into one. So I'm beginning this video with Acrobat already open on my computer, and I'm going to go to the File menu, I'm going to choose Create, and I'm going to choose Combine Files into a single PDF. Now, Acrobat 11 introduces a totally refined Combine dialog box that makes it much easier to combine files than it was in the past. So one of the ways we can do this, as you can see here, is we can add files using the drop-down or drag and drop them right here. So what they're saying is we can use this drop-down here. We can add individual files, a folder, add a PDF from a scanner, a web page, or even from the clipboard, or we can just drag and drop the files here. So I'm just going to open up my project files folder, and I'm going to go to the Chapter 5 folder, and I have a folder in here called Combining. Now, because I have them all in one folder, it would be just as easy for me to come up here and choose Add Files from Folder. But while I'm in here, I'm just going to click inside to select one of these files, and I'll press Command A on Mac or Control A on Windows to make sure that all those files are selected. I'm just going to drag them and drop them onto the Combine dialog. Now we could close this window at this point, and now you can see that we have all of the files that we're going to be combining displayed in this dialog. And you'll even notice that for many of the formats, including the Microsoft Word document, I'm getting a preview of what they look like. This is really useful. Now, I'm lucking out a little bit here because when I named these PDF files, I named them in sequential order. So you can see this file's name is Pixology September 2012_3, and so on and so forth. So a lot of these got automatically paginated or ordered in the appropriate way. Now what we could do, these two buttons here control how these files are being viewed, so I can click on the second button to view it as more of a list. And if I wanted to put, say, the image at the bottom, I can just click on that and I can drag it down. And when the line gets to the appropriate spot, I'll just let go, and now I've reordered them appropriately. You can adjust the columns here so you can see the names of the files, the size, modification date, bookmark for file, and warnings and errors. So you can see it's a pretty powerful tool. Now you can also move these up and down by highlighting one and hitting the up and down arrow key. You can also undo certain operations within this dialog, and you can remove files as you have them listed here. You can come up here to the Options button, and this allows you to control some of the properties about how the final PDF is going to be created. So I can set the file size to smaller, medium, or larger file. As the file gets larger, the quality goes up. And for the file type, I can combine it into a single PDF file, or I can combine it into a portfolio file. What I can do now is, for other options, we can actually enable the accessibility for the PDF file. We can bookmark them. We can continue combining if any errors occur. And we can also show page numbers in the thumbnail view. And finally, we can convert all the files to PDF when creating a portfolio. So I'm going to start by creating a single PDF file. Go ahead and click OK. And then we'll just click the Combine Files button. And you can see the status in the status column as they are finishing up. And we're done. Our end result is one final PDF document. If I press Command 0 on Mac or Control 0 on Windows, that'll fit my page to the window. We can see we start off with this letter, then we jump to our Pixology magazine, and if we go to the very end, we'll see that photo that got added at the end as well. So it doesn't really matter what format the original files are in. The Combine feature in Acrobat 11 can take all of those files and bring them all together into one final PDF file.